Hello and welcome to Ragnar's Get Tarot. Free tarot readings live. Yes and no and more. Session 12. How about that? That's like the Hanged Man, Major Arcane. Session 12. And motivational vibes. Hi, welcome again. Yes and no and more. You may most happily definitely may ask, but what I start to use is center cards. You have ever heard of them? Have you ever heard of these? So the idea is you have 5 cards. They've been used to study ESP. So the idea is like you have to. I will pick one randomly. I will not show it to you. I will project it to the ether. You have to know which one it is, and when you get it right, we reach synchronicity, which means then I will make you your reading, and will answer your question. Okay? So yeah, some issues with the connectivity just keeps on piling up, but we are here doing what we can. Okay, so basically the idea, there's 5 symbols: cross, square, waves, star, and the circle. So each time when I pick a card, it could be one of those. And basically, I will not show you what it is. You have one chance every time, and if there's someone else, the same thing. You have one chance then to use your mental powers, your extrasensory powers, to know which card am I keeping in my mind. So when I take a card, when I put it like this and say now, then you start writing your answer. And if there's more than one person, the first one who writes the right answer will get the reading done first. Okay, so we go with this. So, ready, motivational vibes. Here we go now. Don't think about it too much. The waves, 3 lines. No, this was a square. So we take another one. Prepare yourself. Sometimes it's taken one card for person to know, and the idea is that we get the right energy, we get a synchronicity going on, we have the right timing, energies go flowing when we get this right. So don't worry, we try again. Again, here comes the next one. Alright. Not quite. We have a square here again. Okay, let's go. It's good practice for intuition. I have been doing that at some point a little bit more, and it seemed that you got better. You get better when the more you do it, and that shouldn't really be like happening. It's a bit of a controversial thing, the center cards, but anyway, it seems to work for me. So let's try another one. And now, motivational vibes. Okay, I will show you. Sorry, I didn't know this. So I will show you. We have a cross. Then there is a square, circle, waves, and the star, which is not that one. So, okay, circle. But yeah, you see, I will show you the 5 cards. Sorry, I didn't notice the message. I was so excited to do this otherwise. So we do that soon again, but here goes the 5 cards, so you can see which one they are. So basically the cross, square, circle, the waves, and the star. So you now remember. You got it. Okay, now just a moment, I will shuffle, and then we try again. And if there's someone else, the idea is to know which card I'm thinking I'm trying to portray via the ether to you and keep it in my head. And the idea is that when you get it, who gets it right, the first one guess or one answer per card per time when I say so, and then the one who gets it first gets the reading first. Okay. Here we go. Now, write the answer on the chat. No, it's quite the opposite. It's a circle. So let's go. We try another one. It's good practice. Good practice. The vibes are there, and then that has been working really well. That when we get it right, then it seems that the reading went also pretty well at the time. So it went really good. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Again, I have to shuffle a little bit. Okay. Next one. No, this time it's a square. Okay, so couple of more. No worries, no worries. So basically there's 20% chance. Don't worry, with someone it took like 6 cards. With someone it took 3 in a row, right? Then we tried many cards in a row and it did go totally bad. So it depends on also on this end, on my. So let's do the next one. Here comes, and okay, again. I'm picturing it, I'm sending. Don't think about it too much. Let it come. Now we're getting closer. It's a square. Okay. Let's see. Here, next one. Any motivational vibes? Go for it. Now we have a cross this time. Okay, one more, and if you don't get it, we're gonna do the reading anyway, but then maybe the energies and the synchronicity is not quite so. You up for one more, 2 more? At least one more. Okay. Here we go. Now. And now it's a star. Okay. So, you wanna do still more or you wanna go for the reading? Like I said, we'll do it anyway. You've done your part in that sense, and might not be that energy and the synchronicity is quite there. So do you wanna continue trying or you want to get the reading. Like I said, with the right center card, synchronicity, ESP connection, it is likely better, the reading. Connects better. Okay, we do more. So we're gonna try to get it right. That's the spirit. Here we go. Alright. Now. Not quite. It's the star. Okay. We are trying to find each other in the energy plane or astral plane or somewhere. Now it's not. It's a bit like a sticky situation in that sense. Let's see. Here comes. Noni, don't think about it too much. We have a cross. Hop up. All right. Yeah, well, there is the stuff that I'm also having the flu, so maybe that's also something. But okay, we try one more at least. Sorry about the connection breaking up a little bit on my end. I don't know. Seems to be some weird with the digital either. Well, it's good. It's good. You're gonna clear some stuff out of this. So this is a good practice. Then no worries. Okay, here we go. Go for it. No, by some statistics we are doing kind of funny here in that sense. Okay, so still more or we go for the reading? You get to decide. I'm not in a hurry. Okay. More. Okay, I am more than happy. I like the tenacity. I like the tenacity, or what is called. Okay, yeah, hey, sorry. Somehow with the digital ether, big problems. Let's hope now that I got them kind of fixed or something. So, is there anyone out there who can hear me? Runner 3D, hi. Hey, free readings, but there's a catch. I'm using center cards, basically. They're motivational vibes. If you end up back here, welcome, and we continue with you also. So, muy bien. That's nice, because I had huge problems with everything now. I don't know why, but now it should be fixed. So I'm using center cards. The idea, there's a cross, star, waves, circle, and square. And when I'm gonna pick one of these are called center card there for ESP research and stuff like this. So the idea that you have to know which card I'm thinking about, and when I do like this with the card and put my hands and say now, then you write on the chat which card you think it is. Use your mental powers to know, and that will create a synchronicity, right energy, right time, and energy exchange. So I will give you the best reading I can, okay? And if there is others, if you heard what I was saying, the one who puts the right answer first will first get the answer for the question. So first you need to guess or know the card, and then we move forward. So, as Jung has considered, you can check it out, synchronicity, if you don't know, but this creates a bond between us, and there is an intention in you and intention in me, and they will meet. So that is the idea, and I have used them now in several live feeds and streams, and basically they seem to be working. They seem to create good vibe. So, you understand what I mean? You got it? Okay, and the idea is like I will tell you when to guess, because I have to keep it in my head and try to project it to you. I try to send it to you. I will keep it in my mind, and when I do this and I say now, then you write the answer, one answer at a time, okay? Okay, so now we go. Ready, set, go for it. No, this time it's a star. We got another one. And basically there's 5 symbols, and you have basically 20% chance every time. So we go for another one. Here we go. And square it is. Not too shabby, I have to say, the second time around. So now ask your question, please. Let's see if with some new. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And they seem to be giving extra stuff. Like I said, we have found some connection in here. Who knows how it is? It's a synchronicity, it's an energy exchange anyway. So, ask your question. I will do my best to answer, give you clarification. Was Isaac disloyal to me today? Let's see what we can get from here. Let's see what we can get from here. Was Isaac disloyal to me today? Let's see. Okay. So basically this is you. This is Isaac, and this is pretty much the answer for that. So you have the Two of Pentacles. So basically you consider that something happens behind the veil without you knowing, and like this somehow I would think this is like a, I would see that this is a physical thing in the end, what's going on. We have here Nine of Pentacles upside down, which would be, well, it's also Pentacles, so which would be the big ball of fire that is in the sky, so it's the sun. So Sun of Pentacles, you have Pentacles, what is between is like, I would say no. I would have to say no. This is a Two of Cups, so I think with these cards I would say no. Maybe you have your reasons to somehow doubt this and that you think that something is going on, but this is like also like kind of the juggling and all that. So basically what I consider is like the answer would be, because this turns to be the sun, then you have this between you, so you are this basically. So you have some, I think, well, you have your reasons, and then there is the Nine of Pentacles upside down, but for me that turns to the sun. And also then this is like kind of like between you, also the part of the answer. So I would say no. I would somehow even think, well, and I'm not sure if this would be like a really, because these are like all minor arcanes. This is earth cards related to material, like material earth, and this is water, which is like feelings, communication. This is work, money, yeah, and all concrete things, health. Yeah, well, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Well, we can try. Why not? We can do that. Hopefully that here gives you a good idea. So, like I said, for me, with those cards, I think it's more like an opposite. So yeah, we can try. Let's try how it goes with this. We take few of these. If there's not too busy at the moment, so why more? Why not? Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I need something to do something with. We take these. So yeah, we do this. Just a reminder, these are the symbols that can be there. So we have the square, the star, the cross, and the waves, and the circle. So these are the symbols that can appear. Okay? So these are the symbols that can appear. So we go for it. As I said, that's not extremely busy at the moment. Are you up for doing the whole thing, how it is done? Okay, we go. 103. So we go. I will shuffle. There should be 25. Okay, well, in this case, I think we had 24, so no worries. We're gonna do 24. So I will make just a count how many you got right, okay? The same idea with everything, basically. And by the way, if you want to become a member of the channel, buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot, you can gain some perks starting with $6 a month. You can go check it out, or if somebody wants to donate there, that's totally acceptable and even preferable. So, but yeah, that aside, we're gonna go through all the cards. So, starting, first one. Go for it, 103. Okay, I will tell you in the end how many you got right. Okay, next one. Okay, and prepare yourself. Alright, then the next one. Give me a second here. Now, alright, now then, let's see here. Now will be the fifth card. Let's see. Go for it. And then we go for the sixth one. Alright, let's see. Now will be the seventh one. Like 1/3 there. Yeah, all the time the same 5 cards. So there's basically 5, should be 25 cards and 5 of each, and that's the stuff. So basically you should have like basically it starts with 20% in that sense, and then it kind of reduces, I guess. Oh, jaha, well that's interesting. Uh-huh. All right, sorry, I had bit of stuff going on here. Are you sure? That's kind of like whoa. Maybe there's seriously some energies going on today. Weird. Okay. Okay. That's kind of scary. All right, but okay, we continue nevertheless. More positive vibes here. So you had that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2. And now we continue. All right, next one. Go for it. Mm-hmm. That was the 8, and then next one. Yes, go. Okay, let's go for the next one. I am still a little bit wondering about the, I don't know, there is some connection somewhere. Something happened. This is really odd. Strange Monday, or actually Tuesday already, I guess it is. But okay, hey, let's take a small breather. I will take a sip of water and gather myself after this because this is a bit funky. But we go. We continue till the end now that we have started. And we see what happens. So basically, let's see how, I think it was, I might have been missing one card. But anyways, 24, 25 cards. I will check how many you get. And basically, okay, I think that's enough of a breather. We go for the next one. We go for the next one. Are you ready? All right. Go for it. All right. Then next. We go for the next one. Okay, so I think this is the same as the episode for me today of session 12, so this is the 12th one. We're halfway, so this is taking a little while, but no worries. I haven't done this too many times, the whole pack lately, but let's see. Go for it. Okay, so number 13. That would be tarot card to death. Okay, 13. Go for it. So yeah, now we are doing with runner D the full deck more or less of the center cards. So basically, let's see how many we get. Okay, you're back. So we go for the next one. Let's pick it up a little bit. So we go with this. We go with this in a second here. We go with this in a second here. So here we go. Okay. Go. Okay, so we finish here. You busy, you got company and all that, so nice for popping by. So basically, so far, the funny thing is like, if we finish here, we made 14. We got to 14 cards, and basically, you got one right out of 14. So maybe it can be partly this is two-way street. I'm trying to put it to you. You try to get it. Some person got 3 when we were doing the questions. Maybe there's an extra intention to ask the question. Some person got 3 in a row with the questions. Then we did the whole deck, and they didn't get many. Or we did like, was it 10 or 15 also, and we didn't get many for some reason at the time. Average would be like, if it's 20, basically like this is like how it's like 5 cards out of 25. Well, really? Oh dear. I don't know. I take this as a compliment. I have also like a flu. It's been for like a week, and maybe that helps. I take that as a compliment. But the funny thing, hey, I will let you know, it was the ninth card that you knew. It was the cross, and you told at that point that this one was hard. So the one that maybe that gives you some input for the intuition practice is like the one that you told this one was hard. That one is the one you got right. So that's kind of funny. Okay, no worries. It is what it is. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. With the two streams I have had it going pretty well, and there was a person, people who have been trying to, you got the reading center card like with the second one, I think. There's been people who got it with first, somebody got 3 in a row, then for someone we took, I don't know, 7. So it can depend. So no worries. But yeah, if you get the vibe, what happened when you said this one was hard was card number 9, you were guessing the cross, and that was the so far the only correct one. But yeah, thank you for your time. Hope you subscribe, like, hit the bell, and all that. If you can come back here, so when you hit the bell, I'm gonna try to do this nearly every day. Or maybe not exactly every day, but if you hit the bell, you know where I'm on. So come, ask your questions. We're gonna be using these guys here also, and then all sorts of funny business. And well, the point was like, I have a lantern and the glass just shattered on its own, so something happened, which is a bit freaky and spooky. Nice meeting you too, and like I said, I will take the Dracula thing as a compliment. And then I will say in the end, what was it like? And leave something of the happiness that you bring. Or something like this was what the Dracula was saying. Hey, have a pleasant evening and all that. Hope to see you again here. Was fun. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, sir, man. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, was fun. Thank you. And yeah, remember to buy me coffee Ragnar. There's a membership stuff going on. Ongoing limited offer. Limited. I'm looking for the early supporters for this. I'm gonna go be really serious about this. Except when I'm not. But let's say that the attitude is serious towards the business, and then and the whole idea what it's doing, the idea is to get help for people and clarity, and then of course other than that you can be like serious but not too serious in that sense, but if you know what I mean. Bye bye, take it easy. So we got with the center cards with this one with runner 3, we got till 14, she got 1, and the funny thing was like she was saying this one was hard and all that kind of stuff, so that's really interesting stuff in the end also. Children of the Night, what music they make. Okay, maybe enough with the poor Dracula impressions. Hey, I had here, actually I took a card for the reading, like realized in the material plane sort of. So this is a mother who is about to give a birth to a baby, who is nurturing a mother figure in general also, and basically like as you can see the surroundings, it's basically all hard. It could be a person, again, I think I mentioned, but person who is really attractive or very like very voluptuous or something like this, if that's the right word. Also someone who would be like confident with their sexuality and wouldn't be, you know, like not worried about it at all, that it will be in a good shape with that stuff. and also could be lead to some, actually even someone who would use their sexual powers to gain power, more power. But I think mostly it's like really this kind of mothery vibes you get from this, that this is like the mother nature incarnate. It's like all things that grow, and the creativity of course is like one of the most common things I find from this. But there is actually much more of this is nourishing. It's, well, like an ideal mother, like the Jung would use this, the archetype of mother. Anything, everything good that you can would consider, and I think most of it would agree with many things. What a good mother is, a great mother, a loving mother. That's something to like hold on to, I guess, if you have that. Okay. So, as said, um, as said, yet again, apologies for the um, connectivity problems. So I'm doing free readings. That was about the Empress that I took before. These are Rider White cards. They're kind of gilded, pretty nice looking stuff. There's the Fool and others. So basically, I like a lot. I use a lot the Rider White. This is basically one kind of version or something. What do you want to consider it of those? And if someone's out there in the digital ether, feel free to ask a question. There is a trick though. A catch. I'm gonna use center cards. Before you can ask the question, we're gonna try to establish connection, which seems to be in the digital realm next to impossible today. I don't know why. I paid good money for my connection. It should be good, but for some reason, sometimes it's always good, except when it's not, and that seems to happen now recently more than earlier. So I don't know what's going on with that. Really strange stuff. Really strange. So basically, to get maybe somebody has heard already, maybe some of you know, maybe many of you know, I'm not sure. But basically, these cards, what are there? 5 symbols that we have, and were used to study basically ESP. So center cards used to be were used to conduct experiments for extrasensory perception. There was Carl Senner, which was perceptual psychologist. He was born 1903 and died 1964. Designed the cards in the early 30s, which is kind of interesting times. I think if you look at it like how people, I think a lot of things of course happened in the 30s, but I think, was it not quite the time that was kind of some kind of like this kind of spiritual movements in Americas otherwise as well. He was conducting with this ESP extrasensory perception experiments with his colleague J.B. Ryan, who was actually lived from 1895 to 1980. So basically normally it should have 25 cards and 5 of each symbol, and the symbols are square, cross, circle, star, and the waves. So basically, when you take first card, you have 20% chance, and then in a sense, of course, you should be able to get, like, if I understand correctly, my math is kind of something when I put my head to it, could kind of go through the motions with the tests and stuff, but I'm not super good in maths. That somehow for me, I'm into other things maybe. Basically, in a test for ESP, the experimenter picks up a card in a shuffled pack, observes the symbol, and records the answer of the person being tested. Who would guess of the 5 cards designs is on the card? So try to guess which card it is. The experiment continues until all the cards on the pack are used. Board shuffling methods can make the order of cards in the deck easier to predict, and the cards could have been inadvertently or intentionally marked and manipulated. In his experiment, J.B. Ryan first shuffled the cards by hand, but later decided to use a machine for shuffling. In his book, The New Apocrypha, John Slanek expressed incredulity at the test, stating, "It's astonishing that playing cards should have been chosen for ESP research at all. They are, after all, the instruments of stage musicians, second-dealing gamblers, and they can be marked and manipulated in many traditional ways. At the best of times, card shuffling is a poor way for getting a random distribution of symbols." Ryan experiments with center cards were discredited due to either sensory leakage, cheating, or both. The latter included the subject being able to read the symbol from slight indentations on the backs of the cards and being able to both see and hear the experimenter, which allowed the subject to note facial expressions and breathing patterns. But yeah, I don't know. It was controversial stuff in the end. Somebody thinks it's total nonsense, somebody doesn't. And basically, how it is that what I think, I have tried. At some point, I was with the Okay, so yeah, I am experiencing very strange things in today with this whole business of everything, and I don't know, it's really strange. Why maybe I need to make some kind of cleansing process of some sorts, basically, because it's like I just had to move a little bit back there, and then I was moving the door, and something suddenly just slams down. I have my broken my lantern glass on its own. Of course, it could be just the heat. What's going on? But somehow, it's a bit strange, man. It's slightly strange evening, and then the digital instrument connection business should be kind of fine with here, but now somehow today is like a culmination point of acting out. So that's really strange. So just to make sure, I will just put here also. Just to make sure, yeah. So strange things going on, little bit strange things, but we are managing here, no worries. So basically, free readings, for a while at least still. So there's a cat stove where you center cards, and when you know which card I'm gonna be projecting towards your direction, that should give us a synchronicity, and then the channel is open, so to speak. The energies are right, and since this also is like an energy exchange, that would then mean that we have the right wavelength or something of the sorts, and that, to make the reading and give you the best possible answer that could be gotten from there. So feel free to ask, but yeah, we do the center thing first, and that's the business of this at this point. So yeah, all sorts of things are going on. All sorts of things are going on, but yeah. Also, if you like, if you can actually see something today being a bit funky, the whole thing, feel free to subscribe, like, share with your friends, bring them here. Somebody called me like I sound like a Dracula. That could be because of a bit of a flu that is maybe tiny weeny bit, a little bit better, and that's the stuff. Also, I'm on TikTok. We can find some kind of highlights there, and I'm gonna put the promotional stuff when I go online. At the moment, for in there also there's a slight technical glitch which some friends had shared when they have opened, because I haven't been there for too long, that I cannot follow anyone. So please follow me on TikTok. I'm sorry, at the moment I cannot follow back, but this is nothing personal. I will follow everyone who follow me when I can. I try to contact support, but so far there's no solution for this. So basically, I will do yes or no questions or some other question. If you want to book a reading with me, basically you can contact me through ragnarsketarot@gmail.com, and let's go through, like, I have a limited time offer. I'm trying to get to this thing now, like with the cards, like gonna put a lot of effort to it, a lot of time to it, and I'm trying to kind of like establish the stuff better. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been reading the cards online and face to face to people, through a chat, through an email, through phone, you name it. And I've been trying to be flexible with this, and basically now I'm trying to kind of get it like more serious with the whole thing. So I have this basic membership scheme set up, which is gonna be limited. So first level 1, which is Ragnar's Gate 1, is $6 per month, and you get access to a weekly guidance card / tarot tale card, which gives you some insights for your week. And then you have once a month members only session, questions and answers. You can ask your questions about the cards, or you can make questions what puzzle you, and I will give you answers. Then we have the next, which is going to be, and it is Ragnar's Gate 2. That's €12. That's limited to 40 people, and basically you get what was there before, but you also get to ask via email one question, a specific question, like for example, how is my love life, how is the money, the work, the health, and I will get more like in-depth question. Like you see in the description, the yes or no question would be online, normally 5, and then 10 would be in euros. 10 would be the in-depth question, so it's like same like this. So each month you get to ask this. Then we have, you may almost guess it, the Ragnar's Gate 3. And basically that gives you all that was there, and in addition a 15-minute personal reading with me via like as we speak, like in here in YouTube, or through video call, or like this. And this is gonna be interaction. We can delve into a general situation you have, or some specific questions. We can ask many questions, but once a month 15 minutes personal time with me, that's gonna cost you €28. Also with that is included special offers of personal readings, private readings, and also discounts from them. So there you have it. If you want to make a donation, that's also possible. All of this you can find from buymeacoffee.com/RagnarsGateTarot. Everything, and yeah, you can also donate a random sum if you feel like it. But basically, I'm gonna be having with the last Ragnar's Gate 3 50 people, because there is gonna be limited time that I can of course use, and if I get these people, then I can offer them like a nice nice things in a proper manner, and the price will be the same, and later on I will be forced to raise the prices for this. So there is level Ragnar's Gate 1, 30 people is gonna be admitted, Ragnar's Gate 2, 40 people, and Ragnar's Gate 3 is gonna be 50 people. Okay, so that we have it off the way. buymeacoffee.com/RagnarsGateTarot. That's the thing what is going on there, basically. So I guess we dare to continue in that sense, even with the all funny occurrences that is going on in here. And I have to say that everyone who has come to with me with the streams, I have made a comment also on my YouTube community stuff, is like I really appreciate it. time is all that we have, and if you choose to spend your time with me here, I really appreciate it. It's beautiful that one can share journey and part of our paths together, and hopefully go forward and learn new amazing magical things. So so we're gonna take a general like reading here, and if that resonates with you, basically then it is for you. So basically what I'm gonna take here, and if you find that this is something that is current for you, and it's like in the right time and all that, if you feel a sting behind the back of your neck, or your hair of your hands stand up or whatever, if you feel right about it, this is then right for you. So okay, so the question is like, should I move on forward, or should I wait still? So if you have a situation that requires that you are thinking, should you move forward with it or should you wait, we were gonna take two paths you can go by, but in the long run there's still time to change the path you're on, road you're on actually. No, this is not the vibe that we like to have. Okay. Alright, so now we have, so here you are. This, should I stay, basically should I stay or should I go, should I wait or should I move forward? So this is to go, this is to wait. This upper path is to go and lower path is to wait. So you are here. Again, 9 of Pentacles comes up today. It was already for reading, and that is the Sun of Pentacles would be. Like sun, I mean the bright fireball that is kind of creating and bringing and sustaining the life and the planet, I guess. So basically you are in a I think you are radiating good energy. So I would say like this is like you are, that's not the Sun card exactly, but you have the Sun of Pentacles, so it's Sun of material, Sun of, it's like the health, money, all concrete things could be, and then like and property, all that kind of stuff. So in a sense, like at least this wise regarding material things, you are doing at the moment fine. So basically this was to go. Well, there is a Pentacles, which is the Knight of the Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles here. So basically this would be considered the Star of Pentacles. Then you have 6 of Wands, which you can relate to the Tower, no sorry, the Lover's card, but on Wands, which is the fire. Hey Tare, may they come back to Tare? Yes or no please? Okay, Tare, sorry I was into this, I didn't see you there, I had some issues with this. Well, I will put this aside now. Hey, Tare, like I think you were here before, I don't know if I managed to answer you, but I have. I'm using these center cards. So basically, to get the reading, you have to guess the card right, okay? There's gonna be a square, then there's gonna be waves, cross, star, and a circle, okay? So 5 symbols. The idea is that I shuffle the cards, I take one card like this, with me I will look at it, then I will tell you when you can start guessing. So the idea is that if you get it, I will put it here and I say now, then you write the symbol you think it is on the chat, and if you get it right, I will answer your question. If not, then we're gonna take another card and we're gonna do it as long as it takes to get it right. So the idea is to get a synchronicity going on there. So do you understand? Takare. You got it? So 5 symbols is going to be there on the table. Alright, so I will do this and we'll check what happens. Just a moment, I will tell you when to give an answer. Use your mental powers, use your extrasensory perception. This is for research of that these were used. So I will put the one card, and then when I put it on the table and my hands on top of you, give me an answer in the chat. Okay, go for it, Tare. Hello, Jasmine. Nice to meet you too. So I'm making free lectures. Of course, you can pay for it also if you want to. Okay, hey Jasmine, you may ask a question. Well, Tarek, I didn't get an answer. Sorry about there's some cut with the connection. But yeah, the idea is like I have center cards. Have you ever seen this, Jasmine? The idea is that um, there's 5 different symbols, okay, in the deck. You have basically 20% chance to get it right when I ask only from what card: star, circle, square, waves, and a cross. Okay, and that took a while. So basically, that was actually correct if I'm not mistaken. So basically, now, Jasmine, wait just a second. I will explain you this, and I will then Tarek give you your answer to your question. So basically, yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna get like I have somehow delay with this, and there's a little bit interesting stuff. So basically, Jasmine, there's these cards, okay, and I will pick one. I will not show it to you, and basically, I will ask, and when I tell now, I will put one card like this, and you tell me what it is. If you get it right, if you are the first one to get it right, if there's more than one person, then you get your answer, your question answered. If it's not the first time around, don't worry, we're gonna do it another time, and then maybe we get it then. Somebody got 3 questions right in the with wanting to ask me questions, and then we went on doing like the full deck. I think it was with these cards, and then it didn't go so well. So it's really strange. It's two-way street. I'm gonna send it, you're gonna receive. It's good for the intuition. It creates a synchronicity, and now we have gotten that for Tahere. So now we're gonna do Tahere's question, which was. Will Mehdi come back to Tahere? Sorry with the names, I'm a Finnish person. It's some of them are a little bit difficult for me to like. But okay, Tahere, this is for you, basically. This is for you, basically. That we see yes or no. Will Mehdi come back to Tahere? Okay. Okay, here comes Tahere. Can I ask? Here is the answer basically, and we see what it says here. I will say yes without any hesitation. It's the 10 of cups, so for me it's that signifies like even good fortune in love on my view, on a side of communication, and the cups are basically water. So good flow of communication or something like this could be in some other manner, but with the 10 of cups, can see there's a couple with kids. So I would say without hesitation, surprisingly, usually I can be a little bit like hesitant with the yes or no questions depending, but with 10 of cups, I would say yes. Okay, so yeah, basically I don't know what to say. It's without hesitation a yes for Taher. Namaste to you, dude, too. Feel free to subscribe, like, and hey, you can become a member of my channel with $6 per month starting. Buymeacoffee.com if you feel like you want to part some cash. But otherwise, thank you, namaste. So hey, Jasmine, you're still there. Okay, so we go with you then. So I will shuffle these guys, and Jessica D04, yes you sure can. So do you know how it goes? Do I want me to show you? So Jasmine is also here, so if there is more than one person, then the idea was like there are 5 different cards. And basically with this it means that I'm gonna pick one, I'm not gonna show it to you. This is about ESP, extrasensory perception, where I believe fully and kind of strongly that we establish a synchronicity, a connection between us when you get the card right, okay? Okay, fair enough, then I'm not gonna do it again. So this is now for both who are there, Jasmine and Jessica. The idea is like which one gets the right answer first, or if the other one gets the wrong and the other one right, who gets the right answer gets the question answered, and that should give me the best energies and connection, the synchronicity to give the answer. So without further ado, when I say now, then you start writing the stuff. Okay, you ready guys? So basically, we're not gonna do that because that's gonna show, otherwise being silly. So only one answer. Use your mental power. So here goes. Let's go now. Funny that you both say waves, but sadly it's not a wave, it's a square. But maybe you have some synchronicity going on, guys, you have the waves there. Okay, next one. We go for the next one. You know how the game goes. And they were using this like, yeah, in the beginning of 19th century. Well, it's a bit controversial for me, it seems, I feel that it works. Okay, so wait for it, one answer at a time per question. Here you go. So I'm gonna picture it, I'm gonna try to keep it in my head and send it through the digital ether and the basic normal ether, or how you wanna put it. I don't know, it's a weird day. I've been called today like, sound like Dracula. I take that as a compliment. Okay, so there is a circle and a plus. Well, plus, fair enough, it's like cross, yeah. But it's a star. And funny, okay, I first thought that you said again the same, but no, a circle and a cross. No worries. Okay, we go another one. Prepare yourself. Alright. Here we go. Go now. It's good practice for the intuition. Okay, I have to point out that there is actually no triangle there, but it's getting near almost. One answer at a time, but yeah. So I will pull out one more time these just in case. So these are the 5 symbols that there are, basically. So square, cross, star, waves, and circle. So we go again. I don't know, there was like one person got, for example, in one stream, she was having really like questions, and she got three right, like with the first trial. So I made 3 questions. Then we decided, because there was a little bit slow at the time, we decided to do many of the center cards like the full deck. Then it didn't go so well, so it's probably about the intention also about it. But okay, this is, I like this. And funny enough, I was doing this with my partner like some years back, and it felt like when you were doing it more, it seemed to go better, and that shouldn't really be possible. So you can figure that. Okay, next one, without further ado, here comes. One answer per card. We have a circle. Okay, we go for the next one. Okay, prepare yourselves. Don't think about it too much. Okay? And if there's someone else, you can also participate if you know what we are doing here. Okay? Again, go for it. And here we go. It's a circle, guys. Okay, no worries. We can pass the time like this as well. It's kind of fun. I am not in a hurry anywhere. So, okay, next one. So ready? Here we go. Somebody was by. Oh yeah, I will tell you this also. There was one person who was. I was going through several of the cards also, and then there was kind of many cards we didn't get right, and then she told me at some point like, "Oh, this one was particularly hard," and that was exactly the one that she got right, which is kind of funny. Okay, ready? Now we go. Go for it. Now. What we have here is waves, ladies. Okay. But no worries, we go again. This is good to find the best connection for the reading then also. Okay, no worries. We do one more then with Jasmine only. And if somebody else is there and knows what's going on, go for it. I'm gonna be here doing this for a while. Okay. So basically at the moment I think it's gonna be Jasmine only, but if there's someone else, feel free to join. One answer per card. When I say so, if you put it earlier, it doesn't count. If you put 5 answers, that doesn't count either, because that's basically cheating. Okay? Alright, here we go. Now. Hello, Kanura. Welcome back. Yes, no, Jasmine. That's the start. So, hey, Kanura, we had. Yeah, you may ask a question, but I'm using the center cards, and there, Jasmine just got it right. So the idea will be, I don't know if you have heard of this, have you seen this before? I will just fast go through it. So basically, you have to get the card right. I'm gonna pick one of these. These are the symbols that can be cross, circle, waves, square, or star. I'm gonna pick one, and when I put it here and say, now you have to write on the chat which one it is. When you get it, which one person gets it right first with the chat. One answer per card gets the reading done. Okay, but now it's turn for Jasmine. So wait a bit, Kanura, and nice to see you back. You have been here before, so I appreciate that you want to spend your time here, because time is basically all we have, and I'm really grateful that anyone who wants to spend their time with me here. It makes me very joyful and happy. Okay, so but yeah, now Jasmine, let's see, was there a question somewhere? There's a lot of different. There we have it. Moment. This is calling kind of funny. So this one is for Jasmine, basically. So may I ask if the connection between Edgar and I will work out? Been in no contact, and he has been on my mind. So let's see. So this Jasmine, will the connection between Edgar and her work out? With no contact. Will the connection work out? We'll see. I will take you here, Edgar here, and then what is between about that? Let's see. Okay, this is not what I want to see. I will take like vibes here as well. This is more like the vibe. This is Jasmine, you. This is Edgar. This is what is between. So here is you. Okay, you are the King of Swords. So you are like sort of, well, this could be like the Emperor of the Mind, for example, one way to look at it. And Edgar is Three of Coins, which would be basically the Empress of Coins. And this is what is between. This is related to him. So I think you are feeling that this person needs to come to you. Like I would say in this now I will have to scroll back here. Okay, so basically you are the king of swords, the emperor of swords. So one element, so his mind is air, air element, his mind is logic. Uh, I think you have maybe like you have pretty sharp your intellect, and you are kind of I don't know, maybe you are a little bit. Are you still angry with him? Look at this guy. He's a little bit like he doesn't look so pleased. So maybe you're not super pleased with him, even if he's on your mind. Maybe you are bit like like you are expecting him to come. But what I see here is like, will the connection work out? At the moment, I think there is a four of coins, which is like it could be the four of it would be the sort of like the emperor also of coins, like this one with the king. But when I would read this one, maybe still because this is a pentacle also is the three of pentacles. This is the could be the temperance of pentacles. Okay, and I feel like this is what the connection at the moment is going to key. I think this is going to continue. Somehow it seems like if you look at this guy here, well, like I said, you could use it as a temperance of coins. So uh, it's I think it's possible if you think about it like a temperance of coins, but at the moment not so much. You can see that this person is holding their own, and it's not doesn't look like someone who would want to share must anything. Uh, so I think you would kind of expect his contact towards you, and you can of course try yourself as well. But I think at the moment he is not. Uh, the connection at the moment is uh, not gonna kind of work out. At least, like let's see what it says here. I will take here uh, for myself to get some more ideas. Uh, yeah, that would be there. He's kind of like going for being kind of happy to being a little bit like in the dark waters, and he's kind of stuck with certain things that he has not dealt with. Uh, Basically, and then there's more of the well. Basically, there is yeah, there's like this would be the moon card basically, and that would mean that there is like there's more than one thing I think might not be exactly that has been like handled really well on his part. And then you have the tower here. So I think this is like the reason why this person like there has been in the sort of like past, present, future thing, like that he's dealing with some like trying to deal with some issues at the moment. He's been like in a good place before, and like some like a kind of emotional stuff was basically handled but and like that like emotion it's sort of like emotional communication like this kind of cycle was completed, but now he's in kind of like a murk waters, and he's heading towards this. So yeah, all this is explaining more of this, that no, I don't think at the like uh, I would say like if I think also like past, present, future, this kind of thing for this guy here who is sitting and not wanting to be in the so it would turn, if this is 16, I would turn it to the lovers. So depending how you look at it, because there is also like there is the moon, but this is then the only like I think it's in the future it's possible. I think he will make a choice with this, and maybe he's gonna like inform you, and it's not going to be ghosting. I think so. I think there's gonna be a connection, and I think it's possible that it will work out also. But at the moment, I don't see that happen. Hey, hi Jessica, welcome back. I appreciate your time here. Hola, Kanura. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. And it really, like, for me it really helps. This is easy to come by, probably somewhere online. Buy this, try it. It shouldn't get better. You shouldn't get better basically. You shouldn't be able to train this, but when you train this, you should get. I noticed that the percentage went higher. Basically, out of 25, I guess you should guess like 5 cards right. But and of course depends how long you do it and how many cards and all that. But basically, that means that okay, it's statistically, of course, then it tends to go back to the mean of the average at some point. But how I did it, it was like kind of some already, and it seems that constantly one got the 20% should be, if I understand any much, should be the average. So one got it a little bit better. But hey, okay, thank you, and check out buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar if you want to support the channel. Enough said. Hey, we're gonna take Kanura. You are there. Thank you for your patience and waiting. And then Jessica, you are back. And Jasmine, if you want to continue with us, you are free to join the guessing game if you go call it that. I don't know what there is to know about the guessing game. That got bad. I shouldn't sing with the flu at least. Okay, hey guys, are you ready? I'm about to put Kanora. Are you ready? First one who gets the right card and writes it there in the chat is gonna get the question answered. If nobody gets it right, we're gonna take a next card without too much explaining, and then one answer per card. Okay, here goes now. Oh. Here we go. It's a star. Well, congratulations, Jessica. Hey, by the way, one thing I'm not sure if I mentioned, but if you want to take the membership starting for the $6 per month, you can buy it monthly or yearly, you will get extra bonus. You will get a reading with the Finnish Mythologia Fennica Tarot, which has different cards than the normal Dried and White, or you can have an audience rule reading with the runes, which means that it would be this guys here. So that's one rule, like a general like basically what's going on kind of thing, and same with that. So that comes as a bonus with everything. But now, what's coming towards me next in love? Good for you, Jessica. We go. And then Kanora, hang in there. After this we're gonna do more of the centers. Okay, so Jessica, what's coming towards me next in love? We see what it gets here. Oh, no, that doesn't like the vibe for that, so I'm checking onto that. We see. That's more like it. So we take past, present, future. We see what happens. What we get from here. Okay, so that was the energy white card that I was checking. Can I ask? That's what my tradition and like ritual is with this. So we have 3 of swords inverted. We have 5, which is the Pope or Hierophant inverted, and then we have 6 of swords inverted. Everything is inverted for some reason in this. So basically what you could consider is that you can read that it's the opposite meaning. The energy is blocked, the energy is less, or I am also relating this depending how it feels and how it seems right. I'm connecting to the major arcanes depending on what position they are. So basically this could be considered the death of swords. So in that sense, that's one thing. And then we have the Hierophant. When it's upside down, it's more like the devil. And then in here we have 6 of swords again, but that would be inverted, so that would mean that it's towards the Tower of Swords. So I think that you have experienced somehow like, I don't know, I would say I get the impression that is change in thinking about love, and you have seen something, maybe you have felt that you have thought about the whole love business with logic and reason, and you try to make some sense about it. Maybe there's been something like a not huge major change, but there's been some change. I would say that recently there has been a change in your thinking about the love business, in that sense, the whole love. So maybe you have also seen something you didn't like. Maybe something happened that somebody wasn't exactly what they were kind of, something wasn't quite how it seemed. And then I would say like, at the moment, since this is the devil, so devil is of course the guy with the horns, and is kind of offering blessings like this one too. They are both doing that. The other one I think is more like the the Star Trek kind of like thing, which I think is a Jewish blessing almost. So um, I'm seeing like this, that you would be at the moment somehow, for me, the devil is like, well, it could be in certain cases about addiction and stuff, but there's animal magnetism, and it's like pleasures of the flesh and all that is like lust and stuff. So I don't know. In love at the moment, I would get this impression that you would be maybe like drawn towards the physical aspect of love, or all the things that the adults do. Okay, so basically then I would say like, maybe the first, I would say that the first, well, could be always, who knows, but I would say that maybe in that case this would be the devil, that you have seen someone that you like and you don't want to just hold hands with them. And this would be the uh, this would be basically the 16, which is 16, which is now, it's been an air card, and it's been the swords, which is the mind. It's kind of like moving from here. So I have to say that what is coming is like, I would say like, the the tower represents things that basically, which is one of my like favorite answers about it, and this is of course one big deal about it. It's like something that's not been built in solid foundation. So I think this person, like you said, you have maybe changed your thinking, have seen things differently. Maybe you saw something you didn't like, maybe something wasn't exactly, you saw something which was maybe a bit ugly, and maybe you're looking for, well, like I would say that maybe you have your eye on someone and you just want to do more than just hold hands. But I'm seeing that with this person, they are they are not what you, it's anyway, it's kind of like you have built some image about this person. The person is not going to be exactly, it's not maybe even that major, because this is the major thing, because the major arcane is the devil, but here these are minors, so these have not been so big deal. So I would say that what is coming in love is like a maybe a small disappointment, in that sense that this person that you are looking into is not exactly what you have created an image of them. It's not exactly what you think of them. Okay, so like I don't know, it could also then bring clarity, in a sense that if you have an idea, you are looking, you are like kind of interested in someone, and then you realize that they are not. So what's coming is like bit of a crash from it. Like maybe you are really interested, and then it's bit of a letdown. So I would think that what's coming next in love is a slight disappointment, like minor, not very big one. Okay, do you want an advice for that in this situation? And also the funny thing is here, like in the end, it's like you have here the devil, and then you have the tower. Okay, So basically, oh, sorry, I will check. I think I lost my moment. I will check the coffee thing. So yeah. So this is also like it goes basically uh, from the devil to the tower. Devil being the 15. So it's like a progressive. So it's like when you started here with the 13, then you go like 15, 16. So that's kind of development. I think it's because you have changed your perception in things, maybe even the love or stuff, or maybe you got disappointed with love and now you're looking for something maybe different. But you, the idea is to get some clarity. So okay, let's try to get here a guidance for you. Well, yeah, okay. So which question you want? You want like the guidance, or you want to? Will we ever get into a relationship, or we'll just get the guidance card? Which one you want, Jessica? Okay. Will and then the question is, will we ever get into a relationship? The answer would be pretty much here. Well, now, funny enough, if it would be this way, I got the lovers, but it's inverted. So basically, it would be again going to the tower. So I could see what I would think is like with this person, I think it would be more like if you want to have some kind of affair, sort of, which is not maybe really much of a relation other than in a physical plane, maybe. Uh, I think could be possible, but it would be also related to the other six that is here, because this is a six which goes to basically because it's the lovers and it's about the relation and it goes to the tower sort of. So it would be a tower, so maybe, but then it would be disappointing, like I said before. So I would say like you maybe could, but I don't think if you should, if that gives you an idea what I mean. Okay? And maybe it's related to this in that sense, like I said, both are sixes inverted that points to the tower of swords first, and then this would be like this is a major arcane like this one here, and funny that is 5 and 6 and 15 and 16 again. So it's kind of like it's for me it's basically like it's like now I don't know why I have to stop. I was sorry. I was checking. I'm running through the software, so I have to try to pay attention. That so this is confirming that with a big way. So yeah, I think it's possible that you could, but it would not be quite what you would expect. I don't know if it's something that you would. I think maybe you deserve more loving relationship or something like this. I don't know. Could be, but I think it would not quite last. I don't think. Like I said, even if you could, I don't know if you should. Okay. You're most welcome. And hey guys, as for everyone, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, bring them here. We guess with the center cards. It's fun and games and all that. So that's funny that basically, Jessica, in a way, that's kind of like the relationship card, but it also was at the same time the advice. So we kind of picked the right question in that sense, on my view, right? So, Kanura, are you still here? We will go now back to the center cards. Anyone else who's here, we're gonna go back to the center cards if you, Jessica is cool with this. And hey, but before that, I will tell you something. I don't know if I told you guys already, but I have kind of a lantern here with the surprisingly candle inside. The lantern is like with the hermit that's holding the lantern. I was making a reading. I think it was still with the center cards with one person, and suddenly the glass broke. and it's in pieces inside on top of the candle. I'm like, what? I didn't touch it. It's just maybe it's the heat, but I said together, what is this vibe? It was pretty weird. Then I had to go for a while another attend to one matter outside the tarot realm, and suddenly there's one kind of like this kind of board fell behind the door. So I don't know. I was a bit freaking out already, like, but now I feel that the vibes have cleared up and it's really good, and the internet connection, the damn digital ether was not really in synchronicity with me, even though otherwise it seems like that has been a bit going around here now again. So I'm really happy to use the centers. So, but who's there? Who's ready? It's time to play. Well, it's not really maybe a play. Well, it can be whatever who wants it to be. But basically, this is what's used in research. And yes, you are welcome, Jessica. Oi oi. So yeah, Kanura, if you still happen to be there, we're gonna go back to the center cards. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I was doing like a general reading which I cut because I got someone here, so that takes kind of precedence. And of course, if you want to become a member, you of course are very warmly welcomed here. And then you have the monthly session, which is only for members, is going to be built, and that's gonna be like, well, less hassle at best, at least. And depending which one you would choose of the stages of this, then there's also in the last one, Ragnar's Gate 3, you get 15 minutes like a real reading with me, which I say is a hugely nice thing, and I don't take it lightly. So basically that's the stuff. Okay. So, and I was telling also, like, if you take the membership during this live, you get a special bonus. You have a choice to make. Basically, you can get yourself a reading with this, which is Russian gypsy fortune telling cards. It's not quite like the tarot. There's like some reminiscence of the Fabergé eggs. So it's this kind of cards. You basically we're gonna put it like this. We're gonna see if there's like a what is this? Fitting pictures that will connect, and basically then we're gonna go from that. Or the other possibility for getting any membership, or actually let's put it also, if you donate anything to the channel, you're gonna get this one as a bonus anyway as well. So the other one is rules. So basically audience rule, I will pick you one, and that will give you like idea of like general advice and what you need to be concerned yourself a little bit about. Okay. So that's word from our sponsors, which is basically me at the moment, or something like this. So that kind of stuff, or I will put this out, and let's take like a general reading then from this thing, then what we get. Alright, now it seems that the connection seems to be like more stable, so somehow, I don't know, maybe with all the broken glasses and falling things and stuff it got, or maybe the digital ether caused the mental like a storm thing going on here, so that's like they affected each other, who knows. I think they made some kind, tried to make tests that if people could, there was some kind of like random number generator that people could somehow, they considered that it would be, now I don't have much facts behind it, I just remember reading something that it was like that you could actually by thinking of it. Yeah, we can. I was just, maybe I've been too hasty and should be waiting more. I apologize. So yeah, Kanura, we do. I think now we go with the cards. Okay, you know the drill. So we're gonna go with that. We gonna try you this again, and here you go. So Kanura, go for it. I'm gonna send it to you. I will do my utmost. We get it right for the first time, right? Let's do it. And like I said, we get it right for the first time. As I was telling, the vibes are picking up. The synchronicity is there. And this happened in was yesterday also. Like I was totally sure that when I was doing this with one person, Edit went with the first. Good, very good, Kanura. Your patience was rewarded. Thank you for your patience. So, your question, Kanura. What's current feelings of are for me? Well, let's see what we can get to that question. What is? Okay, keep it for this. All right. What's current feelings of are for me? We'll see. Just a moment. Okay, so this one is for Kanura. Let's ask current feelings for me. Now we stop with the shuffling, we see if the right time to ask. Of course it is, because we have the synchronicity going on with the ceremonies. Let's see. So this would be you, and this would be R. And this is what is kind of boiling between. You would be inverted 5 of Pentacles, which would be the Devil of Pentacles. And now this would be R, would be the Page of Wands. But then what is between is Sword, 3 of Swords, which is the Empress of Swords. So now I get from this is like you are kind of the devil, in the Devil of Pentacles. So I don't know if you are you doing some kind of like I wouldn't say magic, but it would say that I would think that maybe you are making some moves in a sense to benefit this feeling thing towards him. Maybe you are making something. I don't know if you try to like catch this person or something like this. Now I think this person's feelings at the moment are basically I think the person is like viewing their passions and their thinking. This is a fire card also. He's looking your direction, but it's also like it seems like he's observing, but you are not somehow quite still. If you think about the 5 inverted, you are kind of going back in some matter. I don't know if you're somehow hooked in the past. So he's observing, but you don't kind of know this in that sense. So, and then this being the 3, number 3, which is the Empress, but it's the Empress of Air. So that's creativity and all that in that sense, but it's the like Empress of Swords. So I think this person has kind of, in a way, is well, because it's swords, I don't see like at the moment like romantic feelings, but I think this person is thinking of you anyway, and I think they are reviewing their own. He's reviewing his own feelings. This is what I can see at the moment, and more like not maybe bringing forth anything much, but more like observing and well, like you see, this guy is observing this, but it's still turned towards you. So this is what I get. And also I'm wondering like if for me on your part that you might be, that you are like practically doing something to evoke something with this person about the feelings. So that would be what I get. So yeah, hopefully that makes some sense. Okay, fair enough. All right, then must be something else. But this was somehow like my impression. I don't know. Well, it's like if you think about it, then what would be in that sense that your position is the devil of pentacles. It in that sense is like well, I cannot get much other than that from this. But I don't see like in that sense like I think the person has like basically is like sort of concentrating on you also, and this could be also that the person could be seeing the situation as it truly is and estimating it. So but I don't see like mm, what is between that there is too much shared with that, how what the feelings are. Will he message me in coming week? Well, we have the 5, which is the Hierophant. And basically, there are the keys on his feet, there is a couple of stuff like this. For me, I don't know what, do I get this impression that this is for like, this is like, could be considered like the church, the Pope, like a religion which is organized. Would he ask some holy man for help? This is like one thing that I would be like, would he ask an advice what he should do, and should he message you from someone? It could be even a friend, but I would get in this point that he would be asking in a, I don't know, in a temple, like advice of to his situation that should he be contacting you in the coming week. It's like further because this is looking at here this R and basically estimate thinking what he's gonna do, and maybe that's also like that he's figuring out a way how to put, if he's about to put a message, but somehow I'm seeing that he would be asking some kind of advice, should he be doing this or not. So I think it's possible that he would be doing this. Let's take one more card in the middle and see what goes. Well, it's the 6 of Swords, so it's also like a choice. So I think in that sense, I think he doesn't somehow want to get hurt with this. That in another cards this goes the other way. And but now that in these cards that goes that way, this would be related to the lovers of swords, lovers of air. So basically, lovers of swords. We'll take even this here. I get the impression that he would. I get the impression that he would contact you in Mars. And okay, Mars is not that much, not so much away, but I get the impression that that could be easily the case. That basically, like I said, there was like that he is like estimating the situation and also like maybe thinking what he's gonna say. I think he's, like I said, it's gonna ask even for advice and then eventually make a decision. And I think that's gonna take a little while. Maybe it's not the first days of March in the end. Well, I think it's like not the first day, so it's well, there is the 6 there. That is kind of small cards in general. So for me, I get the impression that it's not the first days, but it's more near to the middle, but not after the middle of March. I think. Well, yeah, and this is of course something that is with the cards now or with the energy now, and things can change depending if people decide to do something, and other than that, so nothing is carved in stone. But with what I see here now, I would say before the middle. Yeah, okay. So advice to this situation is here, the lovers. So what do you think? What do you think you can find from this one? It's kind of like with the contact and I guess what you have towards the person. I guess it's like, I think for me this is also like that. Okay, depending, like if you don't reach contact at that, you will have to decide then at some point what you want to do. But the advice is, yeah. So I think you have to make, because you had a 6 here before also, which would be related to the lovers again, and then that was thinking that he's going to contact. So I think that's speaking of the lovers sort of. Yeah, friendship, love, in a way. So the advice is, I think I would think is like that it would be not totally outworldly to expect something related to love with this and his contact in the end. But this brings about a choice also. It's not only, there's many the lovers, it's also about a choice. It could be, well, in some situations it would be exactly the thing what it is. If somebody like, does he love me, and you get this lovers, then you could say like yes, pretty much. I think it also would be related to this. I would get somehow the naked people from there, that if he does contact, I think you have to be kind of transparent. And you guys have to be like, well, basically in that sense, not hiding anything if you want to get things rolling and good. And also, you are most welcome. I want to say one more thing. You can see that the woman here is putting her hand, so maybe you will have to make some gesture towards the person, like maybe you would have to put your hand first. This is what I think. Okay? And yeah, thank you to Kanura, and hey, I appreciate that you have spent your time here. Time is precious. This is all we have in the end, so. Okay. And of course, with all of this, with your advice, like I said, look at the card. It's the lovers. Whatever you can get from that yourself would be also then beneficial for you. It's important. Ah, Sakura, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back. And I guess you remember you were already there. I'm doing this center cards, meaning so yeah. And I think you were doing pretty good now also. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. We go for it. Yeah, this has been vibes has changed from really weird to really good ones. So I'm expecting that to continue. And thanks for coming here. Nice to see you again. So here we go. So one answer, use your intuition or extrasensory perception. Let's see, here comes. Oh, here comes. Noni, go for it. Signal. What we have here is a cross. No worries, we're gonna go in a moment for the next card. Basically for the next card. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, that happens to me sometimes. You just maybe let them come and let them be there and let them just then go away as well. And breathe and do this. And then you can look, if you want, also left and right, and breathe again deeply. So that's helpful. But I know what you mean. Sometimes happens. Sometimes for me it's better, sometimes worse to concentrate on this. And when it's concentration without effort, that's the stuff like the kind of energy of the magician. Okay, we try. No worry, we get that. It's good practice for that. All right, here it comes. The next one. Okay. Not quite this time. It's the star. Okay. Couple of breaths. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Let the pictures and images come and let them go, and just don't try to do in that sense. Don't try to push these away, because if you try, that's not gonna be probably helpful. That's what I would say. Okay. Next comes here. Go for it. No, now we're talking. And I am not without that. Also, sometimes it's like for me, it's uh, I will not go chasing. You got it right, and let's not go chasing your answer now. So basically, yeah, it was the square, and now feel free to ask your question. Muy bien. Tosi hyvä, like they say in Finnish language. Very good. And in the other hand, I have someone today. I don't know how many cards we did. It took a while, but then it was okay. Did M think me and him was on a different page? So did M think that you and him were a different page? Well, for this, let's see, can we ask? No, this we don't want now. That's not the right word. Now. So basically, this is you, this is M, and this is basically here 6 of Pentacles, the Magician inverted, which would be the Justice, and it's a like, and then we have the High Priestess. So you would be like sort of the Lovers of Pentacles. Here we have the Justice, and these are major arcane, so they would be more like in exactly what when you're putting it like and here is the High Priestess, but it's upside down, so it's that would be the Hangman. So I think he has not made, I would think that he has not made up his mind. I think he's now observing on this. I think he will be like he's balancing this. What went down? Okay, let's see. We wasn't on the same page. He wasn't on this. He was the one tell his family I liked him. It was a financial difference. So there I can see better, yeah. Well, for me, I get this impression that this is like still, well, funny enough that this is a financial, in like you just said, it's still like some decision, I guess, from the finances. But what I get in here is like this would be 11, this would be 12, so it would be going through that from Justice to the Hangman. So I don't think he has still I think he's observing. I think he's willing to sort of like take a different perspective in them. I don't think he has not said final, he has not given his final opinion or word on this matter. I think this is what I get from this, and somehow I would even think that the final word in itself is more important than the actual financial thing. This is my impression. So okay, fair enough. So I would then, like I said, that this is like a passive thing, that the Hangman is kind of between heaven and earth. So what I get is like the perspective is like, it's whatever happened, it's not still, then I guess it's not still, then it's gonna continue, like this person is observing, and they have not said their final word in this. And then now that you say that, the final, then one could consider like, is there like a legal action involved in this? You think he could consider that as well for some reason? Like this is literally the justice, this is the human justice, the one. Basically, let's take from here, I will show you even the cards, what they would be turning into sort of when it's in this position. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I think it's still, anyway, it's not the final word on his part. It's not the final opinion of his. And well, I am not to do. Okay. Okay. And of course, I am not the one to tell you what matters or what not, but basically, well, we are talking about it here. So, in that sense, okay, yeah, well, just to put it here, the hangman looks like this, basically, which this would. Yeah, you're most welcome. And thank you for coming here and hope to see you again. And of course, stay here if you want. We can do some other question or few more cards. Yeah, anyway, there is that too. So yeah, this was like wanted to say that these were basically like in some manner I would turn this upside down so you can read it of course that it's the opposite or the energy is blocks or is less, or you can put it that it means actually more this card which is then up the 12. If this is 2 this becomes a 12 and this is like 1 so it becomes 11, so this becomes justice and this is like hangman. So this is where I based my answer, so like that I was thinking it's a matter that this person wants justice on their mind with it, or he would even make a legal case about it, and then was this that this is a hangman could be led even to Odin, who was in a put nailed I think on a tree and then like a tree of knowledge and cut the rules from there, and so he's like passively changing perspective, sacrifices something between heaven and earth, and it's not really like it's looking for things to change maybe, but not actively doing anything. So this is what I got this answer. Okay, so if you can get anything from this or your own situation, which is the 6 of Pentacles, that will be always helpful. So you want more of this, we go for more of this, no worries. Maybe it's a good practice of intuition, like I said. We go for it. So, alright. Oh, by the way, I was told that I sound like Dracula today, which was kind of funny in the end. I take it as a compliment. Okay, here we go. So here comes, what is this one? I'm putting it out there. No, this one is a star. Let's try another one then. So, I will make a couple of breaths myself also. Okay, next one. One answer at a time. And this is a square. No cheating, no cheating, no cheating. Only one. Children of the night. You answer only one symbol at a time. Whoa. Okay, enough with the troubling impressions. Okay, one at a time, and here comes the next one. Here it goes. Here we go. Don't think about it too much. We are getting closer. Hi, Crow's Nest, welcome. We've been doing this with Sakko. She got last one, I think, with the first, but now we're doing again. So, the 5 different symbols, center cards, you get it right, you get your question answered. So, because then we can make the synchronicity happen. The energies will be right, and today has been a strange, funny day. Okay, next one. We go. And the next one will come here. Answer on the chat. Okay. Oh. Well, now maybe there's an intention, if because we were talking more about having the intention to ask also. So hey, Crow's Nest, you got it right. So enter with your question. I don't know if you can actually even say that, but I was being dramatic. That's nice. Yeah, I think there was like a. Yeah, I kind of think that there was pretty nice connection with you then. I think so too. So, holy crap. And yeah, Jessica, does Chris, who is Leo, have feelings for me? Yeah. Okay. Does Chris have feelings for Jessica? Does Chris have feelings for Jessica? Okay, let's see what it is the right time. Yeah, okay. Jessica, Chris, this is the between card. Jessica, you are. This I got the ones before in a similar question. So basically, this is you. This is Chris, and this is what is kind of between. You are kind of in a position of air, cards, mind, logic, reason, and the card would be basically the Temperance of Swords and the mind. So I think you are trying to like put your mind thoughts a little bit together about this whole situation. And this one, Chris is here. This is what is between. It's also funny enough. It's swords, but it's inverted. It would be considered like if it would be like this, it would be a knight who comes to battle, for example, and doesn't really care what who gets hurt, all that. So, in a sense, I would see this as a chariot, which would be upside down, which that would be meaning for me that it's the Star of Swords. So, basically, I would say yes, because it's also linked to your, like both being the air cards and swords here. And this one, when it's inverted, and its pentacle is the Earth card. That would make it sort of like the Justice of Pentacles, so somehow like practicality, and this is few less than the King of Pentacles, but that would be another thing in a sense. So Justice of Pentacles, so the person is like kind of practically down to earth balancing something with this, but I think yeah, maybe he's making some trying to make about like in the matter with the matters of heart he's trying to make kind of like use his like making like a practical decision about it in some manner also like maybe he's trying to like sure that this is would be like possible. Maybe this is something that what would be going on. Let's see. Well, if you want, we're gonna do another card with the center cards, okay? And you are more than welcome to ask another question because we have also Sad Girl there. If she wants to participate, she can also then guess or use intuition, however you want to say it. This is the stuff. So basically, yeah, all right. You're most welcome, and thank you for coming here. Like I was saying probably many times today, I really appreciate everyone coming here. Time is precious. This is the only thing what we have, and in the end, I feel kind of nice about it that whoever decides to spend their time here with me in my channel. So hey, Sad Girl, here we go. Also was Jessica. Next center card is here. Coming up. Go for it. Now it turns out to be a square. As in, oh, how they put it in some kind of famous movie. Okay, we go for another one. Prepare yourselves, ladies. Okay, next one. One answer at the per card then. Star. Star, star, star. So, well, this is good practice. And like I said, I did practice this at some point a little bit, and it seemed that it got better, which should not be possible if things are to be isn't the whole traditional business science and all that. Okay, next one. With the further ado, go for it. Ah, there's no triangles, dude. Square it is. Sad Girl, you got it. And also, hey, guys, no triangles. There is square, cross, circle, star, and the waves. And sometimes, I don't know, maybe I expect... Yay, muy bien. No worries, no worries. It's like, what? Honest mistake. It doesn't really matter, but hey, let's go. Yeah, and it's a half, and you know the triangle basically is like sort of like a half of the square, no? So, Sad Girl, do you have a question? You want to have some insight to something, or you want to just guess more cards? What would your family think if you would date? Okay. Moment. Okay. His family, this connection is way back, long gone. Okay. So what would M's family think if you would be dating? Okay. Can we ask? Okay. We take only one for this and let's see if we need more. Well, this would be the Hierophant, the Pope, and that would be inverted, so that would be the devil. So I don't think they would see it like I think they would look at it bad. I think they would have a problem with it. And like I don't know if they would be thinking that you would be somehow restricting this person or something. So I don't think they would look. In general, they would be. They would look at it bad. And of course, again, I think we've seen it before there, but anyway, we can get it fast there, that would be great. So basically it would be more like this. So what you get from this devil. I think they would be actually putting also, if I may say, like this devil is putting the fire in here. So I think they would start really grilling this person about, or they would put him uncomfortable. Also, they try to make him like they would not really like have it, on my view. They would try to influence him. They would try to like burn him with this. Uh-huh. Well, well, well. But yeah. And the devil can be, for example, about animal magnetism also and all that kind of stuff. So, Jessica, you're up for more. You're still there. And anyone who is in the chat who knows what's happening can participate, obviously, who is online, who is here at Ragnar's Tarot channel. So you guys, we gonna do one more cards or not? I'm gonna go for it. Then I expect you to answer. Okay? Or Dracula will be very, very, I don't know, unhappy. That's not good. Okay, maybe I'm getting a bit tired. Alright, here comes the next one. And there is no triangle. Even though triangle is totally logical answer is this kind of game of symbols. There could easily be a triangle actually. So no worries, here comes the next one. Here. Well, Sanko, this this is pretty. Maybe it's all about like I said, I had that really strange today uh, in some point, but then somehow there was a shift, and now it seems like things are going the way they should. So wave it is. Yay! Good for you. Good for your intuition. So this is really nice. It gives a synchronicity. We are surely connected in this now. So ask your question. And by the way, I will tell everyone like that you cannot really come here then and mentally break the class of my lanterns or anything. I hope that's sure that that's not what we're about. Take it easy. Like I said, I had my lantern broken, so basically, like literally, I will show you here now that we get this. I had a candle in here. Of course, it brings it was in this kind of stuff. Okay. And then basically I had here a candle, not very big one, that the lantern is super big, it's like with the hermit. And then suddenly when I was doing a reading, all this glass came here and the candle kept burning. I was a little bit like, what the just happened? That was a little bit like scary already. Then the person on the other end said, no, it wasn't me. I was like, okay. And there was like connection problems in the beginning, and then when I had to kind of leave the room for a moment to do one thing, that then to another matter, I closed the door a little bit, and there's this kind of like a chalkboard, or well, like I don't know what it's called, but anyway, you write things, and it's like this, like a thing that is on its own feet. It fell down also. I'm like, and that was like few minutes apart. I'm like, bloody hell, what's going on? And the connection is stuck in all the time. I don't know. That was kind of crazy, but yeah, never happened before, and it's in an interesting pieces. So, did M know I was talking to his brother? Okay, let's see. Did M know that I was talking to his brother? Let's see. Okay. Well, we basically have the connection, but I still want more from here, and we get it. So, I will take this, because it's pretty simple. That would be the Death of Swords. So, did he know? Well, if I would say, like, actually, if it would be, because now you could put it to the Death of Swords, you can put it to the Empress, but also you can obviously you can read the cards have their own meaning. This would be that somebody has seen something as it actually is, or like the mind betrays the heart. So I would say no, because it's this way. I would kind of use it the opposite, that this the card normally would be this, that he's seen, so that means that he would know this. So I would say no. Am didn't know. Or he doesn't know. Didn't know. Whatever. But yeah, I think that's the stuff. This one. So, well, good is if it's good. So we're gonna go back for the senators. Alright. Prepare yourself, ladies. Here comes the next one. Okay. Go for it. And Crowsnest, go ahead also, if you're still there. Anyone else who is there can participate. Everybody is welcome. Nobody is pushed away. This is a place of love and friendship, in that sense, I guess. Yes. Jörg Firmino, I have 3 questions here offered, 3 answers, 3 questions. So, but you have to know the card. So, Samuel, we have here a star. So the idea is going to be, let's put it forward still, center cards. I will pick one in random, I look at it, and the ones on the chat who want the question answered have to know which card I'm holding when I put it like this on the table. Say now, then you can write 1 answer per card, and the one who gets it right the first will get the question answered. I consider this is that, well, it has shown already for me at least that it feels like it gives synchronicity. It will bring the right connection, right energy and give the best possible answer I can give. Okay? So we're gonna go and we're gonna take, and Krausness, if you're there also, and anyone else who knows what's happening, 1 guess or 1 answer. So use your extrasensory perception. Here comes the next card. So I'm gonna picture it, try to put it forward, keep it in my mind, and you are supposed to do the guessing. If you say guess, use your intuition, use your mental powers. And you are Firmino. Do you have an answer? Okay, this time it was the waves. So basically we go forward, we take another one. Okay? And the next card is coming from here. Anyone can participate who knows what's going on. Here's the next one. And what we have here is a cross. So no one got it this time. Then we go for the next one. Next one. And prepare yourselves. Don't force it. Okay. And yeah, you can also participate if you want to. Go ahead. Here comes the next one, like this. Well, maybe you are having more now at the moment with each other then. Square is this time. Next one. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Maybe I need it as well. So basically, okay. So here comes the next one. And 1 answer at a time, no cheating, guys. I know you can use your intuition for this. Okay, with your beautiful minds, go for it. And we have a square here. Okay. Next one, next one, next one. Let's not keep too much time for any hesitation. Okay. Next. Go. And now it was a cross. No, it was a cross. It was a cross. Way to go, cross nest. Now we established connection here again. So, yay. Good for you. It was Jessica, right? If I don't remember it correctly. So go for it. What's coming in love for me in the future? Okay. Okay, we go. Alright. So what's coming next in love? Really? I didn't see. Okay guys, but anyway, now we go with this. Anyway, hey, yeah, one answer at a time, but now we go with this, otherwise I'm gonna get crazy with this or something. Jessica, what's coming in love for me in the near future? I think I need to get better glasses for myself or something. Did I just say I wear glasses? Maybe. Okay, we take... No, actually, sorry, not with that, we don't. Now, maybe we have the connection, but the white needs to be... No, this has to be the right card what I get from here also. And these are not the ones I would like to see for this question. Oh, I have gotten 4 cards, all swords. It's not proper for this. 5th sword in a row. Oh dear. Let's see. Again. Okay, this is a bit nuts. Let's do it better. No need. Now, here we go. Here. Ace of Swords. 9 of Swords. And I got the swords were there and I didn't want to tendency sort of the swords to come here. King of Cups inverted. So in the past, like opportunity which was not without its difficulties in that sense, and like how that would be related with love. I don't know, maybe you have been in your mind somehow at the moment. It's like you're somehow this is the Hermit, this is, well, Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords, King of Cups. So basically at the moment it seems like you're worried somehow. I think, well, maybe you feel, I think you are feeling, maybe you are not feeling lonely, but I think you are feeling lonely anyway. Like with your, basically sort of searching. This is an air card also, so you are in your mind. And yeah, I had a lot of difficulties in love in the past. Yeah, and I think there has been like, there was something that, because this is the raw energy of the suit, that it's also like, I feel that there was like opportunities, but they didn't quite amount to certain things that you kind of pictured in your head. And maybe that has related to this. Like I said, it seems that you are lonely, and you somehow maybe you are hesitant thinking about the love also, that since what you say that would give clarity to this, that then maybe you like worry. I guess like it's clear in this card also as just the 9 of Swords, that you worry what's gonna happen next. Here, but there is Temperance of Cups, which for me is like that leads that in what is in the near future with love, that seems to bring, this is the card of feelings and like communication, and it's water. So I see, and then basically the temperance in the card is you can basically mix whatever. So I think like there's more like balance and temperance coming towards like more like if there has been a lot of trouble and now you feel lonely. So I think it's the love is going to a better direction and like there's gonna be some enlightenment. So I think there's gonna be some realization about the whole business of love with someone and basically I don't know why I get this impression, maybe this is totally nice, but for me I get impression that I have this feeling that it would be even happening in some kind of near water and like maybe even I don't know like a vacation kind of thing. So I don't know if it would there would be coming in love some kind of vacation romance if you have some trips coming up or like this could happen there, but it's something that is to balance the situation in that sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe like I said that maybe things didn't amount. There was like opportunities and things like the energy of this there, but and yeah, the worry is clear. But yeah, I think it's like more calmer waters in that sense. That it's more like that you get to feel the things, and maybe the idea is that you don't have to even like be so practical about it and thinking about it. That maybe you feel it that it's gonna flow in a way. You know, like the tempers can mix even fire and water in the same. Okay. So do you want to have? Yeah. Okay. Hey. Yeah. I will give you. I will show you the tempers card also still. Okay. That will give you some like a better idea what I'm talking about. Like and also it's tempers of water, and in the card there is also water in that sense. And in the card is actually uh, like where I get from the temperance. I also get the idea of for some reason of some kind of like a vacation thing or like by the water, like in some trip that this kind of romance could take place. For example, in there. See, these are slightly different than the basic Rider White. These are more pretty in that sense. Let's see. Don't tell me it's the last card. No, usually you should take the. So here, this is what's coming, and maybe it's not like a super. Again, this with the super, I need to really get rid of it. It's funny. Uh, it's not actual major arcane, so it's one aspect of this, which is the cups, which is holding. So what you can get from there is like I think I will get sort of the flow also of these things in a way that maybe with all the difficulty, like you said, that there is gonna be like well the water goes everywhere and in the low places also, and it's humble and stuff and all sorts of things. So what you can get from this will also be helpful. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Hey, it's nice to have you here. Like I said about the time before, it is really something. Okay. Uh, Ragnar, you up for more center cards? Or is there someone else who can hear me? Is there anyone else out there who knows what's going on? So if you are ready, we're gonna go for more cards, more center cards, more center cards. So let me know if you want more. So I'm gonna take few breaths now myself and a sip of water. Haha, by the way, I probably have said, but basically, like I was saying, earlier, I think once. I'm not sure if you know. If somebody makes any donation during the live or becomes a member of any level, what I have 3, which is called Ragnar's Gate 1, 2 and 3. Basically, you get extra bonus, which will be Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards reading, and the cards would be, I'm not sure if you have seen these, it's like this, it's a little bit like Fabergé egg kind of vibes to it. Or that other option, like a general advice card from Mythologia Fenica Tarot, Finnish tarot cards by Susanna Salo, really nice, cool. It's a look into a Finnish soul kind of thing. And actually, why not? I'm feeling generous today. So basically, we throw in one other thing for this. For any donor or a member of life, we will take audience rule, which means, well, this is not like some kind of flea market place, but basically, hey, there's this one also. There's audience rule, which means I will pick a rule from here, and that would be some general advice as well. So my like bread and butter is the tarot, but it's this kind of nice to do this, and this is like a gift then for that, for support. And for me, the whole thing is that I'm building these things up from the grassroots level. I'm looking for early supporters, and this what I have in my buymeacoffee.com/Ragnar'sGateTarot. The memberships, they're gonna be limited, and they're not gonna be forever like this. But more center will happen there, and I will put there even a link. I will be as bold as put even a link for you here, if you feel like it. You can go there and check more. But yeah, this is limit time, and like I said, if you choose to be a member of one of these, the price will not go up for you. But very soon, when I get people more there and stuff, the realities come, and like I said, I have to then go up with the prices. We go more with the more center cards, okay? More center, go center, go. So here comes. Prepare yourselves, ladies. So, okay, here's the next one. One answer per card, okay? No cheating, no peeking, no funny pieces. Just synchronicity. So let me know if you guys still there, or just put down what you think the card is. Okay, Sackle has said wavy. Okay, Jessica, you still there? We're gonna wait just a little bit longer. Okay, so it's a star, no waves at this point. We go for another one. More center, more center. It comes here. Jessica, let's go. And you should stop dropping the card. Next one. Square we have. One per time. One per time. Oh, yeah. Okay, next one. Here comes. Anyone who is in the chat is more than welcome to join this game of intuition, or if it's a game. We try to establish synchronicities here. Okay, here comes next. Go for it. Circle it is. Good for you. So, ask your question. Card don't have a spirit. Circle. Well, hey, you wanna do more of this or you wanna ask something else because you got it right last time? What was W's intent towards me? Let's see. It's like, okay, it's just a second. Wallace is the name. What was the Wallace intent towards me? What was Wallace's intention towards me? What was Wallace's W's intent towards? Let's see. What we can see here. We take, this is you, this is Wallace. This is what is there in the middle, between. Let's see. You, 8 of Cups, you. So basically, you being the moon of water, water moon of Cups. 7 of Wands, which would be like 7 of Wands, for example, the Chariot of Wands. And then we have 6 of Swords has come up also a few times, which is like the Tower of Swords. So the intent of this person, okay, I think there was like some kind of idea of setting. I would say for me many times with the sevens and the chariots. And the carriers. So basically, I think this person was somehow, I would even say, like, if not putting limits, even going over limits in a way, and like kind of trying to mentally hurt or even destroy you. This is what I would see was, and that in some manner. Michelle. So that you are the feeling for you is like the water moon, that the feelings are really like muddy in a sense. You are kind of stuck, and like sort of like you tell your feelings to the moon or something. And this person, I don't think, I get the impression that for this, yeah, like in certain way, like in a like some kind of aggressivity in that sense. Cards of, this is a fire card, water, this is air, in that sense. I'm not talking to him right now. Yeah, but I guess, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised because you are Moon of Cups. So I think also like the intent was not nice. Like you can see this, and it's kind of coming towards here where was the this, and you are like sort of turning your back to it and stuff. So but then I don't think that intent was, at least not. But let's say that because these are not major arcanes, these are minor, so maybe they it's not like really dramatic, like really serious in that sense. Than if it would be the actual chariot and the actual tower, but still in the same lines. Yeah, basically, yeah, not like mentally destroy. So like kind of tear you apart mentally. So kind of, I guess, manipulate. Maybe wanted something like that, like play with your mind. Or like or like basically, or tire you mentally, and like to get the better of you in something. So I think it's probably good that you are not talking to him then. That's what I get. That like wear you off, tire you down, and like insist on something, and like putting their own limits on you, limitations, and putting some lines on you, and like, and that's so not nice. Not good. Yeah. Well, like I said, also like sort of like manipulate you in some way. Okay. Like, yeah, like maybe defending his opinions. Also in that sense. And also like for me, this is also like to want to like lead the situation also in certain way, like imposing things. Well, I think that's probably healthy because in certain situations there is contact zero is the only option. Of course, this is tarot and nothing is set in stone and all that, and you make your own decisions. But based what I see, I think that has been probably, and like you can, yeah. You had, like I said, you turned your back on this, and I don't think that's bad for you. But I think you are a little bit in the muddy waters, murky waters because of this. So you need to like there is more than one thing that then you have to figure out and like basically face also. So do you want to have an advice for this? Or you feel you are up to the task and you know what you're gonna do next and you feel okay? Because also I feel like with this, that somehow like feeling wise that you could see that there is a long road ahead for you to get from this, even though maybe it was not like a, again, like life-changingly major thing, but something still, like it doesn't have to always be a big in a way big thing, that it can still do nasty things. Okay. So yes, you want advice. Yeah. Well, let's see. The advice would come here. And the advice is the page of what is this? Page of sorry, page of wands, which is the fire, and you can see that this is kind of like would go to be the justice of fire. So I think, like, yeah, well, the fire part of the justice, what is it? That it will burn. So I don't know if you basically, well, I think I think that simply the advice, but I think just looking at the card and not trying to even link it so much anywhere, I think that what you have done, that you wouldn't be in touch with this person, would be the right thing to do in that sense. And like keep your, yeah, okay, yeah, what would be the balance of fire? Fire is being like passions and like strong feelings. So I think it's good in many ways to not be in touch, because you would have to also keep your own reactions and your own like strong feelings if you feel kind of pissed off or whatever, to keep your own thoughts also in check, right? So like balance your reactions, and maybe the point is that when you don't have contact, you actually will not just react to something, that you will actually think about it, what you're gonna say or do or whatever, if you want decide that you want to do that. So balance your reactions. It can still do nasty things. Yeah. So balance your reactions, and then the situation will be better, and you can manage better. Yeah. So like I said, like don't react, respond. So the answer word was basically in that sense the wrong choice from a Finnish person. Yeah, because responding is like in this world in many things what is like you've been poked like this, so you will give some fast reaction to something, and you are expected to make fast decisions to eat the fast food or whatever, like, and rather than to really kind of like look into something. So you are expected to react, not to respond in that sense. You think I should get in touch with him? At the moment, no, I don't think so, no. If he wants to play with your head, the only way is like if it has affected you is not to be in touch and try to figure out the things for yourself and let this person, at least for now, I think. Uh, well, basically, yeah. But if it for some reason happens, I don't let then I don't. You shouldn't enter in any game of any kind. You should be able to then, like the person might be, poking you again, like with the stick, sort of like not literally, but, poking you to get some reaction out of you. And of course this is what people do. So basically don't go, you just go back to the reality of things, how things are. Keep it like true and simple, and don't go to some kind of like this kind of things. You know what I mean? It's what it is, and don't let it go somewhere else. And well, in general, what I think that I would think that it's better not even at the moment at least to be, if you don't feel quite right about it, and then of course you shouldn't be afraid and make kind of problems for yourself through that. But uh, I think now is, if you're the position was the basically the moon of cups, so maybe you need to get a little bit from that and kind of get over with that, and then that would be better. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Good. Okay. And well, and also always with there's some kind of advice. There's uh, if you can find something from the page of cups that is inverted, that actually is so cups. What am I saying? Sorry. Of course, there's no cups here. Page of wands. I don't know why. I think I still have my head with the in the moon also. Maybe I'm in some murky waters partly myself. Honest mistake. Of course, wands in that sense. So apologies. Have to pay attention better to this. Let's see. Yeah, and if your fun is to like try to basically put people down, I don't see that it's not that much of fun. That doesn't give very good picture of a person who does that. Like there is difference between this, you know, like if you will have having fun and then like having fun on somebody's expense in a bad manner, no. But yeah, this is basically uh, the card. So of course if you, yeah, so this is the advice too, like the justice of fire. So if you can get from something from there or something combined with this or two, that should be helpful. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? He was just having fun. He cared for me. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're a little bit bouncing around with the. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Hopefully that things resolve, and hey, feel free to come back and ask about it. So maybe we can get even more things. Okay. But yeah, I think now I am starting to get into a place that I will put down the center cards, and I don't know, figure out where I'm gonna get another lantern or something. And like the hermit. I mean, like, what if the hermit would have break their lantern? So hey, thank you for everyone who came by. Like I have said, I will keep saying, and I will not change my mind about it. I really appreciate you spending your time here. Okay? So basically, yeah. So big thanks for everyone who joined. Thanks for your question. Thanks for your answers. Thanks for your patience. And basically, feel free, and if you like what you see, subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, bring them here. We can have fun together, or we can delve into very happy, sad, funny, whatever matters. I've been told today that I seem like a Dracula. I sound like Dracula. There was somehow some energies going on. I don't know what. My lantern, basically glass exploded. The connection was weird, but then it turned to a totally different stuff. Hey, you take care of yourself as well. I will hold on to mine as well, as good as I can. So basically that's the stuff. And hey, like I said, I am doing this now. I've been doing for 10 years, live, face to face, online, chat, email, phone, I don't know, smoke signals almost. And now I'm trying to establish like a community with this and try to be more consistent and serious about it. So I have established this membership scheme, which is gonna be limited time, limited people also, and you can see it from buymeacoffee.com/ragnarsgate tarot. And also, if you want to contact me, ragnarsgatetarot@gmail.com. So I think that's pretty much the words of the sponsors or whatever, which is actually me. So appreciate everything, and hope you're gonna share my channel with me. Hopefully you will make my channel your channel too. So thanks again, and I am sure to stream soon. Hit the bell so you know where I'm on. And hey, follow me on TikTok. I'm there. I'm gonna put there maybe some promotional stuff when I'm gonna be on, and maybe some like highlights for the readings and stuff. So follow me there in TikTok. At the moment I cannot follow anyone. Don't take it personally. It's some technical glitch. So hey, thanks again. See you in the future.